What's going on, fellas? We're back right now. Second down and 5. And about maybe a minute or two, I will open up the calls. But let's just get the subjects rolling. We got Tim back, Fog May, Dula in the house, and Josh.
Dula.
The number if you want to dial in is 718-313-5155. It'll be open about a minute or so. Tim, you know what to do. Let's go, baby.
Man, listen, we're gonna talk this down about who should be getting franchised, and is Kirk Cousins gonna play under the franchise tag? And we're gonna talk about how can we fix the New York Jets. But we're gonna start off with the franchise tag. All right, the guy I think they needs to be franchise tag ASAP is Le'Veon Bell from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, even though, he's missed many games, he hasn't played a full season, missed about 4 games a year due because of either injury or suspension, he's still a top 3 back in the NFL, maybe the best back in the NFL, right, Fogman? I know you want to say that. So my whole thing is this. Oh, okay. So he's a must franchise tag right now. He is worth a first-round pick. That's my guy. I think he needs to be franchise tag.
Are we strictly talking just Kirk alone, or are you just talking anybody in the NFL that has the possibility of getting tagged?
Anybody in the NFL, then we gonna go to Kirk.
Anybody in the NFL. Damn. Wow. Whew, open up my horizons a little bit here, Tim. I like it. Well, I think one good possibility, it's 50-50 with my own team. The Giants may try to franchise tag JPP. I don't know if it'll happen because he's already, voiced his opinion about that happening. I don't think I don't think the Bears are going to do it with Alshon. That's just way too much money to give a guy that's missed way too much, time over the past season or two. And nobody else really comes to mind besides Kirk getting the franchise tag. Maybe Eric Berry off of the Chiefs, but that's the only other name that really rings a bell with the FT right now. I don't know. Dula, Foggs, you got anything?
I got 2. Oh,
okay, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I got 2. Chandler Jones in Arizona. I don't think they're going to be able to get a deal with him. So I think they're going to have to get Chandler Jones, franchise him, and probably work out a deal with Calais Campbell, hopefully to keep them both because they're going to need them. And Kawan Short, the defensive tackle in Carolina.
Good one.
They need him. They need him in the middle. I don't think they're going to be able to work out a deal with him. So they're going to have to franchise him. They're going to have to franchise him to keep him there.
The 2 guys I was thinking about is Houston and AJ Bowie, cornerback for them. They have cornerbacks on that roster, but I think the second half of the season showed that he was the best cornerback on that roster, and stands to make a lot of money if he hits free agency.
Yeah.
Outside of that, there's some other names you can float around. I think another guy, I would say the hero of this Super Bowl, Dante Hightower. He had that strip sack. That kind of iced the game for them. I think he would be a candidate for it. And watch out for Terrell Pryor. The Browns have about $100 million in cap money, so I would not be surprised to see them franchise Pryor.
You can afford it.
And they can afford it and see what he does to see if this isn't a one-hit wonder. And
true.
Those are the 3 names I'd be thinking, especially Bowie. I think Bowie probably will get. I think he'll be the first one franchised.
Those are 2 good names because if they, like Dula said, if Bowie was to hit free agency, he'd probably be one of the highest paid cornerbacks off that free agency pool. And then
I'll say this.
Terrell Pryor.
I'm just going to make an announcement that I'm going to open up the calls right now. Dial in right now is 718-313-5155. Dial in right now, fellas or ladies, if you want to chime in and say it with your chest. All right, take it away.
Hey, Sean, you can't tell the lady say it with the chest now.
Stop it.
Appropriate.
Stop it.
What?
Okay.
So wait, Josh.
It's equal opportunity here, all right?
Yes, sir.
How you saying, Josh?
Let things. You gotta say it with the chest.
All right.
What was Janoris Jenkins' deal last year? What was that deal? How much was that?
I'd have to look it up again. I thought it was 5 years, 60 something, but let me get the exact numbers for you real quick.
If it's in the 60s, I think Bowie's worth 70 over 5 years. If he hit the market now,
It was 5-year, 62.5.
Yeah, I think Bowie could get at least 70 mil on the market at 5 years if he hits free agency.
Yeah,
at least.
And with what you say with Terrell Pryor too, I absolutely get the franchise tag because there's going to be so many teams that see the upside and the talent that he has, especially with his size and his speed. I would kill for him to be in blue. I'm not even exaggerating. I'd love for Terrell Pryor to come over to Giants.
Well, here's the thing. I'm glad we all said our guys we want a franchise. Before we go on to the
really funny right now. Someone just joined the call, but before I acknowledge who joined the call, Corey Donaldson. Oh, sorry if I butchered your name a little bit. He said he's listening to Stephen A. Spooney and Max Shimkus. Good one. Go on, Corey. All right. So who there? Oh, Jelani just called back. What's going on, Jelani? All right. So is this something that you got to say off the chest, buddy?
Off your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Good stuff.
Oh, he just went straight for the Jets. He just went straight.
The Jets suck. Well, here's the thing, Jets. I want to tell you guys.
Fix the Jets. I mean, that's the title of the show. So, what can we do?
I want to. Is Jelani on or?
Yeah, Jelani's on.
I'm here.
Okay.
Jets.
Can't hear him.
Yeah, you just muted him, Sean.
So, sorry about Jelani. Say that again. You got to say that again. My bad.
I said regarding the Jets, they just need to find a quarterback. Year in, year out, it's the same thing with them. You have one good quarterback for 1-2 years, then they want to get rid of them this time and third. The last consistent quarterback he really had, but he got hurt all the time, is Chad Pennington.
Right.
Just get a quarterback and rebuild. Your defense is getting old. The defensive lineman is fighting with your other receiver. Just draft the quarterback and rebuild. By then, Tom Brady will be out the league.
Well, didn't they just draft a quarterback in the second round?
That's my gripe too. You just used a 4th rounder 2 years ago on Bryce and a 2nd rounder on Christian last year. That's piss poor management of the front office if they're going to use a 1st rounder now this year to grab a quarterback when it's probably the crappiest quarterback class we've seen in close to a decade or so. It's just that would be honestly, I wouldn't put it past the Jets because that's a Jets move.
Well,
but ask yourself this though. They drafted a quarterback in the 2nd round, and they still overpaid Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's how little faith they have in their roster of quarterbacks. You took one in the 2nd round, and you wanted to redshirt him. Now, I get why, because I think Dallas had that plan in the beginning to, redshirt. I think LA had a plan to redshirt. But
well, I think
it seems they want to redshirt a guy, and you look at the rest of their roster and it's craptacular at a position, what does that say about the faith in the guy? You're willing to go and pay Ryan Fitzpatrick, who we know is fool's gold. He's proved it numerous times.
Right.
And you paid him what? I don't know how much money. And you took a guy. You have 2 quarterbacks that were 2nd round picks, Smith and Hackenberg. Then you have Petty. What are you doing? Is anyone thinking about this?
Well, in defense of the Jets, because in defense of the Jets, because 2-minute warning, we are having our 3rd annual tailgate at Jets Stadium, and they know we're coming. So I'm gonna call Woody Johnson. I'm gonna put his powder in my hands, and I'm gonna do like LeBron, post in the air, and I'm gonna say this to New York Jets. What you need to do is this: sign Mike Glennon. Sign Mike Glennon. Mike Glennon hasn't had an issue really to not be a starting quarterback. It just they went with Jameis Winston. That was it. He didn't really play that poorly or got major injuries. I would sign Mike Glennon. And then what I would do is, with the 6th pick in the draft, if you see a guy like Leonard Fournette there, you draft Leonard Fournette or Cook, because Forte is 30-something years old, and 2-minute warning is not ready to see a 32, 33-year-old running back. We want to see 20, 21-year-old fresh, strong legs. That's what we want to see. So you're going to go with that. Then you're going to have a pep talk with Brandon Marshall. You're going to say, Brandon, we know you love Showtime. Now, Brandon, if you stay on the team, you can join 2-minute warning and commentate with us as well. Me, Fogman, Sean, and Dullah, Sean will behave. You won't go off on you. You know, if the Jets do these things, they'll be fine. They'll be more than fine. Jelani, I agree with you. The quarterback, the way they did it, listen, Geno Smith is a free agent. He's going to be a very good backup somewhere. But remember, this management didn't draft him. This coaching staff didn't. It was the last coaching staff who just got fired from the Bills. Hackenberg basically, Dullah said it last year during the NFL draft thing. He's our draft guru. He said it. Hackenberg basically suffered for being on a bad coaching team in Penn State, running an option. Remember, he was with Bill O'Brien. When Bill O'Brien was there with Penn State, he did his thing. So he's a project. When it comes to Bryce Petty, I agree with Josh. What the hell was you doing with a 4th-round pick in Bryce Petty and he's still sitting there? So, you know, listen, what they need is a veteran quarterback.
So Tim, you brought up Mike Glennon. Let me read something from you, all right?
Okay.
Average foot quickness will cause him issues to avoid defenders in a collapsing pocket. Tends to retreat instead of stepping up. Has the arm for a tight spiral, but he can't. But inconsistent accuracy and reading of coverages keep him from being efficient in the vertical game. Now, Mike Glennon is 6'6", 235. Do you know who I just described? I just described Brock Osweiler.
That's low. That's low. But see, the difference is this: I'd rather have a quarterback that sucks and is not getting $72 million. My thing is this: you bring in Mike Glennon to have competition.
They got 2 quarterbacks on their roster. Wait a minute. They got 2 quarterbacks on their roster that suck that don't even make combined $72 million. They could stay where they're at right now.
But here's the thing. My thing is this: you do 2 things. You still want to have competition. That's the only way you get better. Mike Glennon, Hackenberg is a rookie last year. Okay,
so are you saying that the Jets should? Let's clarify this. Are you saying that the Jets should draft a quarterback in the 1st round?
No, not at all. Not at all. I will not do that.
So, there we go.
I wouldn't draft. I'll sign a veteran quarterback.
So what should they? So what should they address in the 1st round? What should be their target in the 1st round? Because I believe they should target defense. I'm with Bill on this. They need to fix their secondary, their linebacker and cornerback.
Back, yeah.
Hey, Tim,
target defense first.
I want to make a shout out to Corey Dowsey. You just said 2 things real quick. You said Mike Glennon is not the answer, and Jets aren't far from contending for next season. All right.
So here's the thing.
If he thinks the Jets are far from wrong, because
wait a minute.
They were going a year ago, and now
wait a minute. Whoa! Listen, invite him to call, please. Listen, here's the thing. I will never say don't know what they're saying because if football talk, this is all opinions. It's all our opinion. I respect that brother's opinion, but here's the thing: nobody's saying Glennon is the answer. Like, for years to come, he's the future. No, you're gonna need you want a veteran quarterback. He's the best veteran quarterback in free agency. You want Josh McCown? We don't want that. He's 27 years old. Okay, he's in this. You signed him for a 2-year deal. You had that competition between him, Petty, and Hackenberg, or you just signed Geno Smith for another year because Geno Smith really didn't get a shot. He didn't get a real fair shot.
Can I just explain to you the brilliance of the Jets front office? This is the past 8 years they have drafted 6 quarterbacks. This is starting in 2008. Eric Ainge in the 5th round. 2009 it was Mark Sanchez in the 1st. 2011 we're Greg McElroy in the 7th. Then in 2012 we're looking at they didn't draft one there. 2013 Geno Smith. 2014, Taj Boyd. 2015, there we go with Bryce Petty. And then again, it's like the horrible front office in New York it's killing the Jets right now. They try to draft projects and they think it's going to work out. And what do you think they're going to do this year? They're going to try to draft probably a quarterback within the first couple rounds, maybe probably third or something, you know. But like Fogg said, I think they desperately need to go either cornerback or if like Leonard Fournette is there, take him. You know, get your running back position at least stabilized for the next 5-6 years if you can.
Listen, I agree with Josh, but here's the thing.
Go ahead, here's what's working against the Jets. Here's why the Jets are not going to be in contention for a while. One reason is Tom Brady. As long as Tom Brady's in New England, they're not going to be in contention for much of anything. Secondly, Miami got better.
Point blank.
And if you look at Buffalo versus New York, you tell me which team has fewer pieces to acquire before they're ready.
Buffalo.
I mean, it's no contest. Buffalo's in a much better place. Here's the problem with the Jets. They went, 11-5 last year and missed the playoffs.
No, 10-6 the year before that.
10-6. It was fool's gold because down the stretch, Fitzpatrick was terrible. And they played some terrible teams that year. And people thought, 10-6, let's bring Fitzpatrick back. You know, if we went 10-6 last year, imagine what we could do this year. The problem is, have you not seen Fitzpatrick's trajectory? 1 year's good, and then he shows his true colors the next year. And you know what? Here's what was most disheartening about the Jets, and I think it's a bigger issue there. I think it's cultural almost, which surprises me given their head coach. Fitzpatrick got benched. Like, he got benched once or twice last season, right?
Yes.
I don't think he cared because, frankly, he collected his paycheck. I don't think he cared at the end of the day. And you just look around, you got Sheldon Richardson still on that roster. You got a couple of other guys who kind of have the same disposition of, YOLO, I'm getting paid. That's the problem with the Jets.
Well, you know what? I have a solution. Sean, who was the brother that made that comment?
Oh, I think it was. Give me a second. Let me look at the wall again. It was Corey Donaldson. And you know what, Corey? Hey, dial in, man, because they were laughing at you when you said that the Jets.
I'm letting Corey know right now on the wall. The Jets are not close. You need linebackers. You need a running back. You need a quarterback. You need an offensive line. You need a secondary.
You know Corey, you got to come in and defend your opinion because
you know what it is. You know what it is. Corby had came to the last tailgate, and we had some beers. No, it's true story. He was at the last tailgate. We had some beers. We was talking, and he's a Steelers fan. He supports the Jets, and all. But Corey, I was 99.9% right in my prediction compared to your 98.8%. So I'm gonna say this: the Jets can use Tony Romo. Why not? Send a draft pick.
Oh my, Tim.
Send a draft pick to Dallas. Listen, we can swap.
Here comes 41 minutes of nonsense.
Here comes dark shit.
Wait a minute. Listen. It's a great probability. It's a great thing. How about send something?
Stop.
Wait a minute. Tim. Nobody is going to go. There is no one person that's going to go to the Jets.
Nobody.
Okay.
I didn't say it. See,
I got a higher probability of hitting the lottery than the Jets do of going to the Super Bowl.
But here's the thing.
Tim, let me indulge you for a second. What do you think that should give up for? No, I want to hear him. What do you think in a trade? What do you think Tony Romo is worth? Just tell me.
I'll say maybe a third round conditional pick.
Bye, Tim.
He's worth whatever's in this cup, damn it.
You later, Tim.
Wait a minute. I'm keeping it very real. Listen, here's the thing. Fine, if it's not Romo, all they need is a veteran quarterback to compete with them young guys, and that or if he signed Geno Smith for 1 more year.
I'm gonna cut you real quick to holler at our live chat on YouTube. Wendy CS01. She first said that Buffalo is in a better place. She did not agree with someone who's saying that, but she did say that Miami is the only one in this division that we're currently talking about right now that's showing real improvement. Granted,
but that's the problem.
And the Jets are a mess. Top. So,
but see, Miami is the only team in the division who can compete because the Jets and Buffalo Bills, but Buffalo don't know if they're gonna let go of Tyrod Taylor. Now they want a big quarterback and Cardale Jones. They don't know what they want. Then you go ahead and you go with the Jets we're talking about right now. If you want to compete with Tom Brady, you need a veteran quarterback.
But if you don't have the pieces around that veteran quarterback,
okay. So, Fogman, what pieces do they don't have? Let's go with that.
Okay, let's go. Let's look at the offensive line first of all. Let's look at the offensive line, and that offensive line had its struggles. Okay, Tony Romo would be going to a situation that he's experienced over the course of his career in Dallas, where he's got a defense that isn't a defense. And there's issues there that have to be addressed. Then he's going into a situation where he's not the only old fart there. You got Brandon Marshall. You've got Matt Forte. These guys are they're past their apex. These guys are coming out. They're done. They're finished. Forte, that was amazing that he even produced the way he did last season. It's over. It's a wrap, and they have nothing there to build on right now. Who are you going to build on with a running game? Bilal Powell? Come on.
Okay, all right. So why did they draft Fournette? You draft your running back. Okay, now Josh said early in the last down, and Newell came out strong. You still got the kid Smith from Ohio State. You got Brandon Marshall. If the kid from Ohio State, he's a burner. No. I mean, listen, let's keep it real. You got Brandon Marshall, you got Newell, and you got the kid from Ohio State. Okay, your tight end, they got Ophelia Jenkins from the Buccaneers. He's not a bad tight end. He just had off the field issues, but he's talented. So you have a decent offense. Now I agree with you. The offensive line had its struggles. They just released one today. So now let's go to the defense. I'm good with the defense. The defense, their 3-4 defense will always be in content. It's just building around the offense. I just think with a veteran quarterback there, even if it's not Romo. You got Marshall, you got a Newell, you got the kid Smith, you got Jenkins. All you can do is add pieces up in the draft or in free agency. The offensive line is the most important thing. I get that, but not everybody got the best offensive line. Not like Dallas,
right. But I don't think Brandon Marshall is going to be a Jet this year because he's due $7.5 million, and there's receivers out there you can get for. What was it? Steve Smith played his last season for $3.5 million at the age of 35. Why are you going to pay Brandon Marshall $7.5 million when he hasn't even eclipsed 800 yards in the past 2 or 3 seasons?
And no point, Romo. What does Romo do for the Jets?
Someone just joined the call. We got someone from the 516 area. Who's that? Say your name.
This is Anthony Flute.
Anthony, what's going on, bro? So say with your chest, brother. What's going on?
What's going on is that I saw that you guys were hitting me up to come join in, so I figured I'd join in. See what's up.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what you got to say?
What do you got for us?
I see Victor Cruz join the Broncos.
I see him getting cut by the Broncos too. So that's.
Oh wow!
I mean.
If you're asking me, I was gonna say,
answer real quick. Each one of you guys answer real quick because it's a little bit off topic, but go ahead.
I think it's over for. I think it's over for Victor Cruz. Hang it up. You're done.
All right.
I just want to ask. I just want to ask Anthony. Okay, with the release of Victor Cruz, what's your ideal replacement for him?
In the slot. You got
but I'm saying, what play would you want to sign somebody, draft somebody, or is there somebody in the roster right now who could take over his spot?
For the Giants?
Yes.
Somebody right now, I didn't even think of that. I think they're good though. Got that guy, what's his name, Harris and Tavares. Tavares, guy's last name, but he was the only one who was playing pretty good against.
You talking Kamar Aiken?
Okay.
Well, listen.
I think that's Tavares King.
We got a new call, so we got to wrap it up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So answer that last statement real quick. Who you got?
Well, could you repeat the statement for me? It's hard to.
No. What you just said, I want the panel to answer what you just said real quick.
Sorry, go ahead.
The guys need to. I think they're okay.
Okay, so you think they're okay? Okay, say real quick, guys. What do you think about that?
They're absolutely not okay. I think they need to draft another receiver. It doesn't have to be early, but third or fourth round. But no, they got a bunch of practice squad types behind their front two receivers.
All right, so that's the wrap for going back to the Giants. Now we got someone from the 616 area code. Who are you? And state your name, please.
Corey Donaldson.
Oh, who?
Oh, man, it's Corey.
Wait, 616.
Sean, come on, you got to get some Q-tips, brother. You can't hear anybody state their name.
Everybody stop right now. Call in.
We all heard him.
Yes.
Yeah. What's up, Corey?
You have to
Corey Donaldson. He's
Everybody-
authority.
Right?
Wait.
Authority.
Say the area code again.
Hey, guys.
516.
516. All right.
Well, I do want to say something, Corey, real quick. Corey, I know you calling. We had that. Remember, me and you, we shared a nice beer. We had a nice beer talk and some wings and food. So we're gonna keep it peaceful, all right?
All right. That being said, everybody be quiet. Corey, got to make a case. Let's go.
All right, the reason why I say what I said about the Jets is because if you look back, they aren't too far away. Listen, they were 10-6 a season ago. I think they're more of a head case more than on the field case. Their defense is scary, but I don't think that they're like a trash team.
Okay, so what is your case to say that they're not trash? Give us something that we can. Yeah, what's the case? Why they're not trash? Details.
They need to fix their quarterback. I don't think they should go draft him. They should go find one via free agency or via trade. But if they get a decent quarterback, they address the wing game, the draft, I say that they contend for the last wildcard spot. Who doesn't see that? I mean, who had Miami winning the last wildcard spot to the season? Nobody.
Corey, let me ask you a question. Well, first, let me before I ask the question, let me say this: the Jets were 30th in scoring offense, 26th in yards, 27th in pass yards. If you look at their roster, in order to have a good team in the NFL, you need three things: you need a quarterback, a left tackle, and a pass rusher. The Jets don't have any of those right now. Where are they going to get them from?
What separated them from one season? What made them go from 10-6 to 4-12?
Easy schedule. They regressed, and they regressed to what they were. It was schedule is a big thing. Look back at when they went 10-6. Look at Ryan Fitzpatrick over the last 5 games. He was horrible. He was horrendous, and it showed up this year. That's what happened.
It should have showed up last year too. Had a lot of dropped interceptions. Thankfully for his stats.
Mm-hmm. Well, I agree with Corey. I really agree with Corey.
Come on now, listen. If you're at least just a quarterback away, you know how many years that can take. How many teams currently have their franchise quarterback right now?
But
half of the league.
But Josh,
while half the league is still searching for their decade-long quarterback.
But Josh, Corey, here's the thing: the defense will never be that bad, especially with the quality they have. They're always going to be pretty good. The problem is the quarterback. Now, here's the thing:
the Jets' secondary is trash right now.
Well, but wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Okay. So we rate again. I'm in Corey's side. We're gonna eliminate Tony Romo talk.
Tim, the only thing the Jets have right now defensively is their line, their defensive line, and they're trading half of that crap away right now.
But still in all, but listen, here's the thing.
What do you mean? But again, one step away.
They still kept the team last year. They still kept the team in last year. Now, here's the thing, though. It's just like Corey said. Let's just say Jay Cutler. Let's just say the Bears release Jay Cutler.
Make it quick, Tim.
I think Jay Cutler all he needs is a veteran quarterback who can manage that ball. That's practically it.
Wait. But wait a second. You said their defense, right?
Right.
You do know their defense gave up 26 points 26 points a game last season. That's pretty
Second
bad.
half.
They're horrible.
But that's only because when you have guys like Darrell Reeves come out and make the dumb statements he did, the offense with Fitzpatrick being benched, the whole team went in disarray. But if you stop
putting this on Darrell Reeves now?
Yeah, but you're still going to have basically the same team there that you had last season. You had a team that defensive efficiency, echoing Dulla's statements, they were 31st. There was only one worse team in pass efficiency.
They were god awful on defense. They were terrible.
Listen, here's the thing, man.
Guys, we got to drop off. But before we go and jump to the next down, I got to give a little shout out from the YouTube wall live chat from Ben. Sorry if I'm going to not pronounce your last name correctly. I think it's Van Snob. Ben Van Snob said, "Hey, Jets need to stand." Well, he suggested Jay Cutler. Yes or no? Quick, yes or no?
Yes, sign Jay Cutler. You need listen. I don't see the problem. Thank you, man.
Listen,
thank you. You called it, man.
You know what?
You believe in me, man.
They threw all that money at Ryan Fitzpatrick. Let's get another Ryan Fitzpatrick. Go ahead.
But that was dumb.
Exactly.
You know what? Listen. Jay Cutler is better than anything they have on that roster. So go ahead, sign the guy.
I wouldn't mind signing him.
On that note, we will catch you in the
reunite.
Lord.
Reunited. It feels so good.
By the way, if you sign Jay Cutler, Brandon Marshall's gone the next day.
Okay, you heard it from here in Fury. We'll be right back.
That's a rumor.